Hi, I'm Eileen, and today I'll be doing YLog 4th grade Lesson 15 worksheet. Don't forget to write your name and the date for today. Let's start with page 1. Page 1, the directions say, measure the length of each line. So today we are going to be reading rulers. So these rulers, they're going to be in inches for all of them. I'll be going over problems 1 and 4. So how to read a ruler, I'll be explaining it right now. Each ruler is going to have a number right here. Do you see? There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And each of them, the big lines represent the numbers, the number mark. So if we look at number 1, this red line, it goes over the line of 3-inch, right? So it's 3-inch something, so there's more to it. And how to count exactly what the measurement is, in here, there are 8 spaces. So, if this is 3, let's count from here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, where we stopped with 4. So, the one where we stopped at is 1. So how you write this is we know that the mark is at 3-inch something, 3, and it's going to be in a fraction of 1 over 8 inches. So our answer would be 3, 1 over 8 inches. Number 4, let's look. This time the mark here, it stops at 13. So it's going to be 13 blank inches. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It stops exactly at the 5 mark. So for number 4, it's going to be 13, 5 over 8 inches. And that's our answer. Moving on to page 2, it says, convert the given measures to new units. So here's a note. It says 1 yard equals 3 feet, 1 yard equals 36 inches, and 1 foot equals 12 inches. I'll be going over number 2, 7, and 8. Our example, we have 60 inches equals blank feet. So, in order to convert feet to inches, so they match each other, so we have to convert. So 60 inches to feet. So we have to look at this one. In 1 foot, there's 12 inches, right? So if we get 60 divided by 12, we get our answer of 5 feet. As in 1 foot, there's 12 inches, and we have to find how many foot there is. So it's going to be 5 feet as our answer. Number 2, we have 4 feet equals blank inches. We're going to be looking at this one again. So, we're going to 4 foot to blank inches. So in 1 foot, there's 12 inches, right? So we just have to do 4 times 12, which gives us 48. So our answer will be 48 inches. Next we have number 7, 41 feet equals blank inches. Like I said earlier, there's 12 inches in 1 feet. But here we have 41 feet. So in order to know how many inches there are, we have to do 41 times 12. Let's do this quickly. We get the answer of 492. So for number 7, our answer would be 492 inches. Lastly, number 8, 7 yards equals blank feet. We're going to be looking at this one. So right now we have 7 yards, but in 1 yard it equals 3 feet. 1 yard is 3 feet. However, we have 7 right now. So we have to know how many there is going to be when we convert 7 yards to feet. So what we have to do is just do 7 times 3, which gives us 21. So 7 yards converted to feet is going to be 21 feet. Moving on to page 3. We have another compare. This is compare the measurements using the symbols more than, less than, or equal to. Note, it's the same note from the previous page. An example, we have 2 feet, blank 25 inches. So we have to know which one is going to be bigger. So this one, you have a choice of either converting both of them to inches or both of them to feet. I'll be converting both of them to inches instead. So I just have to convert this one only to inches. So in 1 foot there's 12 inches, so it's going to be 2 times 12 to make it an inch instead of feet. So we get 24 inches. Clearly we could see that 25 is bigger than 24, which is why an answer was given that 22 feet is less than 25 inches. I'll be going over number 1, 3, and 4. Number 1, we have 3 yards blank 3 feet. So I'm going to be converting this into feet instead. So I'm just have to convert the 3 yards. So we'll be looking at this one. 1 yard equals 3 feet. So in 1 yard there's 3 feet, but there's 3 yards here. So we have to do just 3 times 3, which gives us 9 feet. And looking here again, clearly 9 is bigger than 3. So our answer is 3 yards is greater than 3 feet. Number 3, we have 36 inches and 2 yards. We have to look at this one. I'll be converting both of them to inches, so we just have to leave this one be. And then just convert this one. So if it says 2 yards, 1 yard, there's 36 inches, we have 2 yards here. So we have to do 2 times 36, which gives us 72 inches. You can see that 36 is smaller than 72. So our answer for this one is 36 inches is less than 2 yards. Oh, so it'll be the other way, sorry. Lastly, number 4, we have 10 feet blank 120 inches. I'll be converting both of them to inches instead. So we just have to leave this one be and just convert the 10 feet. If 1 foot equals 12 inches, then in 10 feet, we're going to do 10 times 12, which is inches. When we do this, we just get 120 inches. We see that both are equal, 120 inches, 120 inches. So 10 feet equals 120 inches. Lastly, on our last page, we have a word problem. I'll be going over number 1. It says, Dave and his 2 brothers went fishing. They noticed that their fishing rods had no lines. Dave found 81 feet of nylon line on the boat, and he divided it into 3 equal lengths. He gave the other lines to his brothers. What is the length of each line? So, the length of each line. And Dave found 81 feet of it, and he divided it equally into 3 parts. So it equals all the same. So we have to find out what the length of each line of the 3 lines were. So the total line of the feet of the line was 81 feet, but he divided it by 3 equal lengths. So what we have to do is 81 divided by 3. 3 can go into 8 2 times, because 3 times 2 is 6. Subtract this, we get 20. Bring down the 1, which is 21. 3 can go into 21 7 times. So that means each length of the line was 27 feet. And that's our answer.